peoples. I just want to point something out real quick because people have been, well, it's kind of sad that about bullying and stuff, like to where it gets to the point that someone has to kill themselves just to feel better. It's really, really sad that they just have to murder themselves so they don't have to get bullied anymore. And for that bully to find out that it was because of them, and that's what it takes to make them stop bullying, which is kind of sad. If it, like, you've been bullying that kid for so long, and then finally when they commit suicide, and that's when you finally realize you did something bad, it's kind of sad. You should know that you're doing something bad even when you're bullying. Even if you're not going to stop it, you should know you're doing something wrong, and at least apologize. Most times. Just to make them know that you don't mean that stuff. To make them feel better instead of crying to your parent, and then they have to tell you that, they would more rather hear it from the bully. And if the bully's not going to say it, sometimes someone's going to commit suicide, and that'll make them feel better. But it's not really good. I mean, seriously, to learn your lesson causes someone to lose their life for you to learn your lesson, which is kind of weird. It's kind of sad. Hi, baby. Then imagine what other parents are thinking, and then what's going to happen to you and your career. Like, I mean, what are you gaining when you bully someone? Seriously, people. It's not something to be proud of, because people everywhere get bullied. Even bullies themselves were once bullied, and you used to be so nice and stuff like that until suddenly one day you got bullied so much to the point where you couldn't take it anymore, and you were deciding to change your whole life point and just decided to be just like one of them and go along with the crowd. No, it's not something to be proud of because it's not really fun. All I know is that when you're bullying somebody, it's not something to be proud of. That's basically all that's it. Like, what are you gaining? You're not gaining any education or anything. You're just gaining damage on you and that person. Nothing more, nothing less. Right there. Hey, Caramel puss. Caramel. But yeah, just so you know. Just, if you're a bully out there, I would try to stop, or if you're gonna bully, fine, I don't care, as long as you're, saying sorry or something. I mean, seriously, people. You suddenly think it's okay to be mean to someone and hurt their feelings and make them cry? Those are tears, those are feelings that you've broken. It's like breaking a porcelain angel from your great-grandma or something. When, from a grandparent that was alive, they give you something, very special, and then someone else breaks it. That's what you're doing to someone when you bully them. Just think about that when you're bullying someone before you're starting to bully. Before you make their lives miserable, try thinking of what you're saying first. I mean, if you're going to say something and then you're just like, I'm just kidding, you don't have to worry about it, I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings or you took it literally. Try to say those things to make people understand that you didn't really mean that. You were just kidding around with them. Because you're just going to get in trouble by a teacher or a parent if you do it like that without saying sorry or I was just kidding or something. Because then when you tell the parent, it was just a joke. Well, then why didn't you tell them that? You make them think it's real, and then you don't tell them it's a joke, which gives them the idea that you really don't like them, especially even if you're a friend at first. And when you say that, and then they tell their parent, and you're just like, it's just a joke. Well, sorry, that's not going to cut it for a parent. They're going to think it was just more than a joke, and you're just saying that, because it's the oldest excuse. Oldest. And stuff, so. Just don't mess around with people, or else it's just going to get you in trouble, one way or the other. Judging someone, that's bullying. I get judged all the time. And no one says they're kidding to me, but I know that it's not what they really mean, and they were raised around dumb parents. Curse you, corny. Meanie parents. And so they just judge me and by how I look and stuff. That's not nice. It's not fair. I was bullied when I was little and stuff, and I'm still bullied now. And when I was little, I hid myself in a little shell and started to cry and all that stuff. But I was little. I didn't understand why people were bullying me so much. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And yeah. But now I just don't let it happen. I just don't let it get to me anymore. I don't cry about it to anyone anymore. I mean, sure, I can talk about it, but I'm not going to cry about it, really. No. So just remember, you don't have to lock yourself in a cage away from other people just to stop bullying, and it's going to cause more action. It's going to be like, what is that girl? She's so ugly. And they're going to say it behind your back and in front of you now because you're hiding yourself in a little shell and not talking to anybody. And that just causes more problems for you and others. So I'm just saying that don't bully, and because you don't have the right to bully to anyone. Like, I mean, out of everything that happens, you really don't think you have the right to bully to someone, even if they were mean to you first. You don't have to push them back. I mean, sure, defend yourself if someone tries to mug you or something, but still, don't, like, do it only because they said you're stupid. And then you cuss them out. That's not healthy. I just think you should calm yourself about bullying and stuff. Sorry, this talk is kind of long and boring, but I just want to put that out there that people should not bully. It's not really kind to do. If you're going to bully, fine, as long as you just say, no, I'm just joking. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. It was just a joke. I'm very sorry that if you took it literally. Because I have friends, and I joke around with them all the time. I warn them that I'm joking around with them right after I say it. And so they know that I'm not their enemy. I am their friend. I mean, sometimes I forget then and now to say that I'm joking, but I eventually do right after. Like maybe a few seconds. Or right after I say it. But I always remember to say that I'm joking around with my friends. All the time. And just so you know, that's all. So, yeah. Don't let things like bullying get to you to the point where you have to commit suicide or anything, because that just causes more problems for things. It doesn't solve anything. You lose your life and don't get to fulfill it just because of someone being mean to you, really? I mean, if it was like punching and bruising, stop hurting Bear. You are a great example of bullying. You keep biting Bear. Stop it. You're bullying the chair. Stop it. Okay, so. And yeah, these two are little rascals, and they never stop fighting, and it's always his fault. But yeah, I just want to put it out there that no more bullying and stuff. Like, calm down, people. You don't have the right to do that. Don't let it get to you. And if you're going to bully someone, tell them it's a joke and tell them you're very sorry. And stuff like that. Just make sure you put those things out there just so you know that don't call someone stupid, even if they don't know, like, a math problem. Faith. So mean. Because I stink at math, honestly. So when I don't know something, I sit there silently and just, like, yeah. And people will laugh. I can hear them. I hear every single person that laughs at me. So I know, like, it hurts my feelings really bad. I know you know that I hear you. You just think it's cool because you're smarter than me. I don't care if you're smarter than me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you laughing just because I'm stupid. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up now. Sorry this video was so long. I just wanted to put it out there that bullying's not right. Right, Bear. Right, Carmel. So Carmel and Bear Bear say bye. I'm going to deal with their fighting later and stuff like that. So yeah. Adios.